It's April 2022, and after a corona period, I had to find a new meaning to my life. I went back to something I was doing when I was younger, which was playing basketball in the club. The first year was really good, I was coming off the bench, scoring a couple of points here and there, and the chemistry was really nice. But that meaning was still not there yet. I had to take it a level further. One day while I was just shooting some hoops in an indoor gym, I saw another guy training. He looked younger, a couple of years younger than me, and I went up to him and said, "Hello, you wanna play one-on-one?" We played a one-on-one, I won, and I asked him "Hey, what do you do? What's your name?" And he told me that he also had the ambition to be a professional level basketball player in Belgium where we live. And I was like, "Great, I wanna do it too, you wanna train together?" He said, "Yeah." We started to train together almost every single day in the gym, before practice, after practice, and he eventually joined my club. And that made us even get closer because now on the court we had crazy good chemistry. We were having a lot of fun, playing, doing the things that young ambitious people do. Get better, have fun, get better. And then just one day while we were practicing, he showed me this coach he found on Instagram that was helping athletes get a more basketball-ready physique, which was more explosive work, more agility work, and all that things you can imagine. And I was like, "Great, you want to go together?" He was like, "Yeah." So we go there. It was in the centrum of Brussels. And a couple of sessions in, everything is looking great. We get a discount because we are broke as fuck at the time, 3 years ago. And also because we were training together, it was less workload for the guy instead of giving a one-on-one private session. So you can imagine it's one coach, me, and the other guy getting private coaching sessions for an affordable price. Me and the guy were fucking hyped because hell yeah, this is going to help us take to the next level, get to a better club, play better, average more points, have our highlights be on Instagram. And I was at the time 17 and he was 15, so I saw him as my younger brother. I was giving him advice on how to deal with the mental struggles of playing the game, of how to not let your ambition get to you, kind of what I'm doing right now with these videos. But as things were getting a lot better, we were going out to dinners, hanging out after practice. I got to know his girlfriend at the time. He got to know my girlfriend at the time. Things started going south really, really fast. I learned some things about him, about his character, about his approach to life and my relationship with my girlfriend that kind of broke me. He was at the time talking to my girlfriend behind my back because our girlfriend used to come to the practice and watch us practice. His girl, my girl, they were talking, got close because it was hey, we're two dudes trying to get better. Let's get the girlfriends in, this is going to be great. We're going to have our girls watching us, taking videos of us while we were practicing. What can a man want more? And then, as I said, I learned that he was trying to talk to my girlfriend behind my back, calling her, saying some inappropriate things. And the first times I was "Hey, you're younger than me. I get you. Maybe you're horny, maybe you're this and that, but that's my girl." And she was my first girlfriend at the time, so I wasn't really really protective or didn't set my boundaries as straight as I would do right now if I have a new girlfriend. So I was kind of a rookie, I did some rookie mistakes. And he was "Yeah, okay, no problem, my bad. A couple of weeks later, he completely started to ignore me. And what I learned from my girlfriend at the time, which she was always open and honest to me about it and didn't give him the attention, so much respect to her, he was still trying to contact her, get to know her. And the thing that was fucked up about that guy is he used to always cheat on his girlfriends. So I knew this guy is only fucking 15, 16 years old, but he is so trapped by women and seduction and the feminine thing that he just couldn't fucking focus on one girl. So I knew that he was trying to get my girlfriend. And at the end I was nah, we cannot be friends anymore. We cannot be friends. You can't do that shit to me and then expect me to go to practice with you. But of course, the man I was still consistent. I went to the practices. He didn't come. I don't know why. He didn't show up to practice, show up to the private sessions. I was still out there grinding every single day. And at these times, because of other things that were happening, my relationship with my girlfriend also deteriorated. So I had lost the two most important people in my life. The one, the guy I used to train with for a year now, backstabbed me, talked to my girl, or tried to talk to her in ways that he should not have tried to. And my girl, because of other situations, we broke up. And then, months later, I stopped basketball. I was like, hey coach, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to the university. Next year, I'm trying to focus, this and that. I learned that fucker is still trying to talk to my ex-girlfriend. And so it clicked in me. Alp, you thought you had a fucking brother, a man, or a boy, more put, that you could trust, but what he did to me really fucked me up. So, right after I stopped training and I learned about the news of him still trying to talk to my ex, something just switched in me. I would literally go to that fucking guy's Instagram page, look at his profile picture, and go hit a fucking run. Go hit a workout, a work session, study. Because that fucking guy was now my enemy. And the fact that it wasn't just a random guy who did me dirty by, like a guy I didn't know texting my girl, that's completely fine. Because I don't know the guy, like, he doesn't have any moral code with me. But this guy, I saw him as my brother, we were so close, and him fucking me up really fucked me up. So, the backstabbing, the betrayal, I couldn't take it, and I saw this guy as my enemy. I would literally wake up, send a voice memo he sent in our group chats when we were still training about him really having a tough, good practice and him feeling like he was getting better. I would listen to that and go on the fucking run and hit fucking 200, 300 push-ups that fucking moment as soon as I woke up. And I promise you, I made fuckload of progress. Was I in that affirmative, positive state? No. I was in that dark fucking spot where I just wanted to fuck that guy up. As I got older, a couple of years later, I'm 20 now, almost 21, I slowly realized that maybe that dark desire of competing with him, of absolutely obliterating him, having more money than him, having more women than him, having more this and that, isn't as good for my mental health now, since I've kind of matured and learned that, hey, he's just an imbecile fucking human who didn't know better and doesn't know better. You know, I do know better, so I'm not gonna be stuck with it. But at the time, that dark desire helped me make more progress than I had ever done before. And that's my point to you. You need to have an enemy, especially have an enemy on the days you're feeling like a lazy piece of shit and you don't want to do the work. Because trust me, there will be a lot of days in your journey as an ambitious young man where you will just wake up, close your eyes, and be like, fuck, another day of work, another day of studying, another day of eating a lot and fucking going hard as fuck in the gym, another day of trying to make money while failing. Think about that one fucking dude who fucked you up. And I know I'm cussing a lot, so I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry because you need that energy at times. And now, I told you I was mature and stuff, but now I realize that, hey, if I had that mentality on the days in the vacation period, like the last 2 months, I was really not up to my full potential. And yesterday, while I was sleeping, I was like, fuck man, I really didn't work as much as I could have, didn't push myself physically and mentally as much as I could have the last month, the last 1.5 months. And then immediately I thought about that guy. And guess what? I went to fucking sleep. I woke up today and I'm just rolling and rolling and rolling, doing everything I need to do to just be better. And on the days you do want to do the work, let your desire be more positive. I'm trying to help people, I'm trying to be good. But you need to have that dark desire, especially on the days you don't want to get off the fucking bed or couch or don't want to do the work. Because trust me, it can be all fun and games if you make it, like, oh, I'm trying to help people, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to retire my mom. Those are beautiful things. But if you don't get up and do the work, you will be outworked by someone. You will lose to people who are working harder than you. And I'm going to tell you this once, I want the best for you. but 99% of people you meet will not want the best for you. You know why? Because they are trying to get what you want to get. And at first I didn't want to believe this because I thought that everyone was as kind-hearted as me, and you might think the same. But then, as I started to learn the real nature of people, the manipulation tactics they use, the backstabbing they can do, I'm really glad I have found a couple of people who will support me and who really got my back, who will not bite me and who will not be two-faced with me. And you should find those people too. But most of the people you will meet, they want you to... If someone would have offered them 5 million and in turn you would die, do you think they would take the fucking money? I mean, they're gonna have no consequences. Just the fucking moral thought of, hey, I killed someone for 5 million. Would you do it? Probably not. And I hope you won't. Because I won't. Because at the end of the day, my moral code, my values are a lot more important than some cash. But a lot of people would take that offer. So surround yourself with people in the first place who will support you no matter what. And now I have a couple of people like that. But I also have a couple of enemies in my mind. Not the people I think about 24/7, but the people who help me get up from the fucking bed when I don't want to get up from the fucking bed. When I'm feeling lazy, I just tell myself, he is outworking you. Stay focused, and I'll see you on the next one.